Ooh, yeah! Hi, my name is Mark Motor. I'm the Executive Director of Youth Dynamics. Thanks for joining us in the golf marathon this year. We're gonna have a ton of fun. We're gonna be out in the sunshine, golfing, good food, tooling around in golf carts. But more than all that, you gotta realize that what you're doing really is crucial to us accomplishing the mission of Youth Dynamics. It's not just golfing. It's not just raising money. I mean, what you're doing will help us reach teenagers in the Pacific Northwest, and we appreciate what you're doing. All right, so our minimum goal for each golfer this year is $25 a hole, or $2,500 for the whole tournament. But you don't have to stop there, that's our minimum. In fact, our best golfer, Skip Bennett, he's been the best golfer for the last 6 years in a row. He's raised, just in the last 3 years, he's raised $35,000. So $14,000 is his record personally, and we'd like to see you beat that. We'd like to see you give Skip a challenge. What Skip's gonna do here is give you a couple of pointers on how to do this and do it well.
Hi, I'm Skip Bennett. I've had the joy for the last 5 years of being involved in the Youth Dynamics annual 100-hole golf marathon. And it's my joy and privilege to share with you some exciting ideas today. I've already started. The 1st of May is my target, but in some cases you want to start much earlier than that. For example, corporations do a lot of their donations at the very first part of the year, so they're not bugged through the rest of the year. So the big corporations or foundations and so on, you should start right at the first of the year. But for general fundraising, for friends, family, relatives, businesses, I start at the 1st of May. I ask anyone and everyone, people I know and people I don't know. I even go through the yellow pages, and I call doctors and lawyers and businesses. I may have never met them before. For a great example, for the last 5 years, I've had an optometrist that has donated that I had never met. And I went in 3 weeks ago to get new glasses, and I'd never been to him before. And he says, Skip Bennett, I know you. I've donated to Youth Dynamics for the golf marathon. He says, I haven't gotten your letter yet. And I says, well, you'll get it in a couple days. And that kind of rapport over the years has just helped me greatly, because I keep track of who I've sent letters to and whether they've responded or not. For example, last year, I sent a second letter out to people that had not responded the year before. So I keep this ongoing list in my database of who has responded, how much have they responded, and who has not. And we follow up year after year. So I'm always increasing my list. I believe the worst answer you'll ever hear from anyone is a no. And if you approach someone with that attitude that I can't lose, they may say no, but I surely can win, and you want to be a part of a winning team, so come join me. I'm going to do a minimum of 100 holes, and I encourage you to be a part of helping me win some young people for life choices. Well, the Golf Marathon Day is a very exciting day. You've worked for these weeks and maybe months at raising your support. You get up before the crack of dawn, you go to that beautiful golf course in Burlington, Avalon Golf Course, while it's still dark, and you're greeted there by the director, Mark Motor, and all his staff. They are ready for you. You turn in your pledge forms if you haven't already, and they prefer you do that on a flash drive or on a disc, so you're prepared. You sign in. They prepared a luscious meal for you, and then you sit down with the other golfers and hear some instructions for the day, and you learn that you're going to probably wear out a golf cart during the day. They're going to give you goodies during the day. They'll fix you a nice lunch, bring it to you. then you're golfing, just going as fast as you can all day long. Great fun, great fellowship. You have a caddy that's assigned to you, or you bring your own. And then at the end of the day, you come and have a fellowship time of celebration, all the holes you played. And some prizes are given out, which are great prizes. And you just share the victory together. Hey, fellow golfers, I want to give you an example of how I would approach a donor, a prospective donor, whether I know them or not. Hey, Marty, guess what? August 31st is the annual golf marathon for YD, and you have been so great to support YD through the years, and I'm giving you an opportunity again to be involved this year. And I know that you were a great sponsor last year. I'm going to ask you to up the ante a little bit and do even a little more. Last year you gave $100. How about $150 this year? You know, we both win when you do that, and the young people prosper greatly. After I've sent out the initial letter or talked to them personally, I always give them a period of time, because I've sent with the letter a response form. And that response form is mailed into the Burlington office. But I've also asked them in the letter to contact me personally, so I have an indication of what they are intending to do. And after a period of time, say a month, and if I have not heard back from them, I will give them a phone call or send them a second letter. After the golf marathon is completed, I always send a thank you note. It's usually just a postcard saying, thank you so much. You helped us win and raised last year's $10,700. And I want to keep it personal. Whatever I do, I want to keep it personal and let them know that I am thankful, and the whole Ministry of Youth Dynamics is thankful for their contribution. I am not a salesman, but I am sold on the Ministry of Youth Dynamics. And over the last 5 years, with a little bit of effort, honestly, a little bit of effort, I've been able to raise over $50,000. And you can do it. You can do it. Remember, the worst thing you'll ever hear is a no. So go out there and get people, talk to them, be enthusiastic, and when you're talking to them, nod your head yes. Plant that seed that they can be a part of a winning team.